Hello, beautiful people. It's a beautiful, wonderful experience to have to go to bed at night feeling good about being you, feeling good like you should about loving you, loving your family, loving your friends, loving everybody around you, in spite of what their indifferences, their shortcomings, and their feelings towards you might be. See, because you are responsible for you. You are in charge of you, in spite of what they might think or feel about you. You see, you can't retain those thoughts and allow those thoughts to permeate you. And ultimately, they're going to dictate you. And then they're going to just overtake you and control you with the emotions and the feelings of those thoughts. And your mind, it's a fist fight being fought. You see, you don't want to get caught up in a battle like that. Your responsibility is to you, because if you retain those thoughts ultimately in you and in your life and your emotions and your feelings are going to become a loss, because now you're paying their cost and not the cost of your own, to be yourself and to be responsible for yourself and to be in control of yourself. It's an even better feeling when the day has not even risen to the sun yet and you're not having fun yet, to know that you're going to wake up and it's going to be a beautiful day. For you, it's going to be a wonderful day. For you, it's going to be a great day to experience. For you, you're looking forward to having an I can't wait to wake up moments, mindset. Even dreaming about it is so good. Knowing that it's going to be a lovely day. It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a phenomenal day. It's going to be a day like others, maybe even to top others, in ways, and in a way, in the right way. It's the only way. It's the way to live. It's the way to give back to yourself for thinking about yourself and being good to yourself. And in the beauty of all that, you have enough left over, running over and over, to show over and over, to give over and over, to experience, sharing with someone else over and over and over, feeling good about being you, loving you. That's what you do. Not being all caught up and lifted up in yourself. That's not what I'm referring to. That's not what I do. That's not what I'm talking about. That won't see you through. But in the beauty of your soul's humility and the beauty of its futility, in that humility and its eternal being of being you, that can never run out. It can never run out. Always have enough left over to give and to share because you cared. That's the beauty of love and its consistency. It cares. Even if it does see these inconclusive things, these inadequate things, the unfairness of things. Love knows how to regulate it. You see, that's the beauty of being in control of yourself. It regulates those things. It don't get caught up. You don't want to get caught up in the ifs and the whys and the buts and the hows and why me? Why am I being treated this way? Why are they doing me this way? Well, that's the beauty of being you. And that's the strength and the power of being you. You see, the beauty of your soul. I don't care how much somebody want to be somebody else. You cannot change that soul. You cannot remodify and restructure that soul. You can't do plastic surgery on it. You can't do skin grafts. You can't do alterations. You cannot do any of that stuff to the beauty of the eternal soul. It's equipped, it's created, it was designed, and it was made for you. That's God's gift to you. It's yours. And someone sees the capacity to the fulfillment of his beauty, and they want to rearrange and change his duty. You're going to let them do that? You have something that everybody wants or wish they could have? No. You be the primary source of what that example is to lead by that beauty and that light of its beauty and its power. So in hopes that in following that example of leadership, because you love so beautifully and so greatly, that they'll follow precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, by an example that they will see and that they will follow, hopefully, to see the beauty in their own beautiful, eternal soul, to not to want something that they can't have to the extent that they will bully it. Instead, opposed to when they think they're bullying it, if you can see, I say, oh, say, can you see, they're fullying it to the fulfillment of fullying it, to the full of it being it, just what it is. And the more that they beat vehemently against that house to try to stop you and shut you up, the more definitively beautiful. And the ground upon which you stand and walk on should shine even the brighter, to the extent or to the point where they will humble themselves to its beauty, and you all can go on living respectfully, or they will continue to fight and beat vehemently against that beauty, only to their own detriment, to their own hurt, to their own shame, and to their own pain. It's not that you want it that way or expect for it to be that way, but you cannot relinquish being who you are. You just can't do it. It's not going to happen. That's the beauty of being who you are. So stop boo-hooing and crying, talking about, why me? Wondering why me and why am I going through this and why they are putting you through that and why they are doing you that way or this way. That's why they're doing you that way. Like I said before, you hear them say, you hear those beautiful people say, you think that you're better than I am, or you think that you are all that. They're telling you what you are. Just listen to what they're saying, because those thoughts never came to mind, nor did they ever cross your mind. You see? So they're celebrating you and praising you and lifting you up inadvertently, indirectly. That's why when I hear something like that, I tell them, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. And then that crease comes, and they give me that look, as if to say, he got it. How dare him? Well, you're the one that told me what I already knew, but you're the one that said it. I guess you didn't think I would get it or catch it. Oh, I got it and I caught it. And I don't think that I'm lifted up in myself, neither do I think that I'm better than you are. I just am who I am, was created, the person that I am, that I was created to be, that person that I am. You see, beautiful people? And love them. And don't take all that stuff personally. You see, because you never know where they are with what they're going through and what has brought them to that point. That they no longer want to be themselves, but now they want to be you. Give them some hope so that they can cope. Love them still, and love them always will. Some people you got to love from a distance. That's okay. You see, you can still go on being your beautiful self, and you can still go on loving them as well. That's the beauty of love. It hits and it never quits. It never misses, okay? It never misses. That's the beauty of love. It's always consistent and always on point. Hits every joint I have a smiling day, beautiful people.